Recap of what has happened so far. We're down to 4 teams. The semifinals are set. What a weekend it's been, Chad. Let's take a quick look and see how we got here with a bracket of how the quarterfinals went yesterday, as we were on the call for those ones too. I mean, we had some great, incredible matches in the quarterfinals. Both of our quarterfinals, Chad, went to a Dreambreaker. So the teams that had the buys, BLQK and the Ranchers, were sitting pretty, waiting on the final, or the quarterfinals yesterday. Talk a little bit about both of those Dreambreakers yesterday, Chad.
Yeah, so I think, if we're talking Dreambreakers, the two strong teams came out of that with clean and hard eights. I wasn't picking hard eights to win the Dreambreaker yesterday, but they switched things up.
Sacrificial
lamb in Sarah Gayton Leach going up against J.W. Johnson, and it worked out in the end. I think today, well, this morning, if we go to Dreambreakers, it's going to be a completely different story. If you say the top 2 singles teams of MLP is probably going to be BLQK and the Ranchers. So clean and hard eights need to avoid the Dreambreakers today if they can.
Yeah, absolutely, Chad, and you're right. But we had some incredible Dreambreakers yesterday. Came down to it, like we talked about, Sierra Gayton Leach was a sacrificial lamb. She went up against J.W. Johnson. She went 1-11, but that one point came in the 3rd round, and it was super important and propelled them to a victory. All right, so we got something special for you guys. Yesterday, if you weren't watching, Mad Drops Pickleball, Mary Brasha, one of the most incredible shots that you will ever see in pickleball. We can't figure out.
I was trying to figure it out. My arms can't get up there.
You can't.
I can do it one-handed, two-handed. Forget about it.
All right, well, let's take a look at what we're talking about. Oh, what the world?
Ow! I don't know how she hit that. I mean, they lost the point, but Mary Brasha wrapped the paddle around the back of her head.
Oh, what the world?
Ow! I don't know how she hit that. I mean, they lost the point, but Mary Brasha wrapped the paddle around the back of her head.
Watch this here, guys. Watch this. All right, so there it is. Look at that shot, Chad. While she's hitting it, she's smiling because she doesn't even realize how she hit that shot. And between you and I was talking last night with some of the players who were here. They were sitting behind the bench. They were kind of looking in our direction, and they're like, Dominic, yesterday when that happened, you shot up out of your chair when it happened. They're like, we noticed you and Chad were like, what just happened? Because it was absolutely incredible. What a shot from Mary Brasha. Unfortunately, they did lose that match, though.
You said that she posted a photo that she's done that in tennis before as well, right?
Unbelievable. That's ridiculous. The reaction that someone can have from that kind of shot, absolutely incredible. Well, now let's check out the head-to-heads for the matchup that we have for you today. Right now this morning, your 10:30 matchup, we have BLQK taking on Team Clean. The head-to-head here in women's doubles going to, on paper, 71%, 29% to Todd and Terashenko. Chad, why don't you break that down a little more?
Yeah, I think Todd and Terashenko are our 2 strongest females as far as partnership, right? So they've always been tough in this format. They're tough in any situation. So it's definitely an uphill battle for Romanzi and Goldberg to come through this. Now, how are they going to stick with it? We saw Romanzi and Goldberg come out extremely flat yesterday, and they talked about it after their match that Team Clean is kind of a group of introverts, right? They need to come out of their shell. They need to pick up the energy, and they need to weather some of the storm. Terashenko is going to be consistent with that slice, whether it's forehand or backhand, and then Todd is able to speed up a ball from anywhere. So Romanzi and Goldberg Goldberg need to be ready for that. Goldberg extremely good at resetting. She has to be on point with that one. Romanzi has to take her chances when she gets them. We saw her yesterday where she does an excellent job with a kind of half-pace speed up. It looks like that ball's going out and it's going to drop in, so I'll be looking for her to try to utilize that, but they've got to play completely clean in this one to have a chance against Todd and Tereshchenko, pun intended.
No, you beat me to it. I'm looking at no pun intended right there, but you talked about that a little bit with Team Clean, with Goldberg and Romanzi, and talk about that slow start. They started off down 7-1 in their women's doubles matchup yesterday in the quarterfinals, and then went on a 20-8 run to end it and win. After that timeout, they came back out. They said, hey, we're just going to play our game. They did that. They came out on top. That was a big win for them and a big momentum booster. As we've talked about all weekend, how important women's doubles is, and why is that, Chad?
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken about that stat of, obviously it's changed now, but coming in it was 32 out of 45 of women's doubles points won have gone on to win the overall match. So it's just getting off on that right foot. It takes some of the pressure off into those next three, knowing that, hey, we've just got to win one of these three and we're going to a Dreambreaker, or if we win two, we're sitting pretty. So it's always that initial first point. If you can get it under your belt, it just takes some of that pressure off going through the next three matches.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like our ladies are just about set to get going here. What a matchup we got for you. Vicki Ryan, your lead referee for this one. Husband Jim Ryan is your second referee, and it looks like Marcia Frezzo is your video review referee for this one. And I gotta say it right away, hats off to our referee crew this weekend, a 6-person crew. They have been here from early in the morning to late at night, doing an absolutely incredible job. Thank you to them. They've been absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, for sure.
All right, and we are ready to go here. Women's doubles semifinal, BLQK versus Team Clean. Tereshchenko looking to speed that ball up right there. Good patience from Team Clean.
Goldberg almost moved into that one.
Actually, she actually did. I think it clipped her ponytail as it went by. Tereshchenko called it too right off the bat. No argument from Goldberg. Good pressure there from Romanzi, and she's fired up right away, Chad.
Yeah, and that's the pressure that Team Clean have to put on. They can't allow Tereshchenko and Todd to get up to that kitchen line.
Aggressive Paris Todd here with that big two-handed backhand for the put away. Goldberg, and that's not a bad shot, I don't think, for Goldberg. She needs to be able to play with a little bit of pace.
No, I like that attack. She just needs to stay a little shorter with it. So Romanzi questioning Vicki Ryan if she saw that ball in or not.
Romanzi seems pretty positive about it, but I don't think they want to use their challenge this early.
Yeah, too early to use the challenge. That's that speed up from Todd I was talking about. She holds that so well. Romanzi, if she slides over with that, Todd's going to rip that back through the middle. So it's just a matter of having a better ball before that. There's some power again.
This is the exact start that BLQK wanted. Fast-paced power. Just missed it.
Yeah, it looked like she was a little early on it. I like that hands battle from Goldberg. The detriment to it was going cross court and Todd teeing off on at Romanzi.
Wow, it is all BLQK here, Chad. And I'm sensing a timeout possibly. And no, not yet. Just Romanzi going over getting a little advice from Dekel Bar.
See Navratil and Hewitt waiting for their shot up next.
Franco finds the sideline there. Might have been a little closer than she wanted. Such a good job by Tereshchenko. She just moves her feet so well. It almost never seems to be out of position.
Yeah, and she sets up her body there that she can either go middle or push that ball out wide to Romanzi. But right now they're definitely going at Goldberg.
Just long from Goldberg, and I'd like to see Romanzi and Goldberg change this up. They need to go a little more to Paris Todd here.
An interesting thing in that one. So we saw Tereshchenko's balls kind of staying up a little bit to Goldberg. She didn't hit a different ball when she went cross court to Romanzi. It's just the ball travels a little further.
Oh, nice dig from Goldberg, but Romanzi can't finish right there, and it's an 11-2 lead here for BLQK on the end change. And as always, we have Cameron Blackwood courtside. Cameron, good morning. What do you got down there for us on the sideline?
There's a lot of fire there from BLQK. They're ready to win this. They have a strict game plan. It is going to be go hard, be aggressive every point. On the flip side, Goldberg and Romanzi need to slow this down. I agree with you, Dom. They're going to Irina too much. Let's go over to Todd, see if we can't get them to spread out, create some space in the middle, because right now Goldberg is not hanging with Tereshchenko. Let's go cross court to Todd, see if we can't work a point and get some points on the board.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good morning for me when Cameron's agreeing with me. So I am off to a good start this morning.
Well, that's because you didn't call it Cameron Owen to start with.
Who's that? But yes, I do think that they need to involve Paris Todd a little more here. Irina Tereshchenko is dialed in. I'm not sure how many, let's look at the stats here. And errors, that's a big fat 0 next to Irina Tereshchenko's name right now. And so you need to try and force something else.
You're looking at a 6-0 kill to error ratio.
Yeah, for BLQK.
For BLQK, so.
Got to try and force something different here. First error there.
But that was a better ball from Goldberg. She took a little bit off of it, forced Tereshchenko to try to move up and attack that on the run. Clean still, it's tough for them to find a rhythm right now.
like to see Remenzi go back at Todd with that, right? That ball
Yeah,
popped up high enough that she could rip it at her.
And she's got a good speed up.
Yeah, that's a nice spot right there from Remenzi, and a better point construction there from Team Clean.
Well, it's exactly what Cameron said. So they went out to Todd. Todd goes down the line, and it gives Remenzi the opportunity to pull Tereshchenko out wide.
She'll take it right there, but that, even though off the tape right there, that's a great point for Goldberg.
Yeah, that's got to give her some confidence right there. I think Tereshchenko went one too many speed ups. She needed to kind of push back out behind Remenzi on that one. Once Goldberg got into the sense that she's going to get attacked, she was sitting there waiting, ready.
I don't mind it right there. She just didn't get on top enough, but that ball is there for her, Chad.
Yeah, she came out a little too flat and had too much of a backswing. But I can't blame her for that. She gets that opportunity. The only thing is you can't make up those 9 points with one swing.
That's it right there. And again, I think it's got to involve a little more Paris Todd right here. Force the action.
Yeah, and Goldberg actually did a good job of staying in that point and not trying to force it over to Todd. The balls Tereshchenko were giving her were forcing her to go back down the line. But once she was able to take that ball out of the air, she could change direction.
What a setup from Remenzi on the drive to the drop. She gains some ground and then comes in and just gets underneath that. Doesn't get over the top.
And just a little bit of trying to press too much. She needs to slow the feet down on that one.
One-two combo from Remenzi.
Yeah, she did a great job of going to the Todd forehand and then coming back to the backhand. I think if Remenzi goes down the line, straight down the line again, we see her get Todd getting handcuffed on that backhand. We call that the X, where you go across the body. If you go in the same spot twice, typically they're sitting there waiting.
Remenzi trying to make something happen there. Kind of an in-between ball that we call like that yellow area. Great reset from Franco Goldberg. Wow, and that reset saved that whole point there.
And that's Goldberg's strength. She's excellent at resetting. She can pull the trigger when she needs to. Oh, we got a camera flying over the booth right now.
Tough spot.
I like that. I like that attack. Again, both Remenzi and Goldberg, on some of their attacks, their feet are still moving, so it rushes through that swing.
Miscommunication there in the middle. Remenzi looking at Goldberg going, my bad. drop timeout here from Team Clean, as they are visibly upset with how this is going. And obviously, Chad, they are down by a bunch here in this women's doubles match, a 10-point deficit. We've seen big comebacks. Chad, is this something possible that Team Clean can figure out here during this timeout?
I think it's possible for them to make it closer. I think Todd and Terashenko are just playing too well at this point to give up a 10-point lead. But like you say, anything's possible, and we've seen it happen with the rally scoring. Unfortunately, that miscommunication that just happened between Romanzi and Goldberg, not the time for it. You're trying to claw back, and I said it at the beginning, they've got to play clean pickleball. Too many mistakes, and we see it every time going down the tail stretches. As one team is getting there closer and you stop making those errors, can't have it.
As we come back from that timeout, 18-8 lead here for BLQK.
Oh, what?
What is going on?
Oh
my gosh, the ball skipped off the line for Terashenko. She could just laugh at it.
There was so much. We see Stacksrud and Barr getting a little fired up there. But that ball had so much spin on it, Terashenko couldn't do anything with it.
Wow. Goldberg for a little hesitant right there in the middle of that one. Had a 2-point run there, but halted by BLQK. Remenzi trying to go cross-court angle. Does not work. BLQK frozen now on 20. They're back to side out scoring for BLQK. Team Clean still in rally scoring. Match point for BLQK. That's going to go a little wide, and BLQK, Chad, with the statement here in women's doubles with a 21-10 victory. I mean, not exactly how we thought it was going to play out. We knew BLQK was going to come out strong, but that's a statement in game one.
Yeah, and like we said at the beginning, it was going to be an uphill battle for Romanzi and Goldberg, and they had to play their best pickleball to stick with Todd and Terashenko, and we saw definitely a slow start from Team Clean. Todd and Terashenko came out hot. Against a team like that, you can't give them that early lead and that large amount of lead.
No, you can't give him any daylight, but Cameron Blackwood is courtside with Paris Todd and Irina Terashenko.
Paris, you guys were locked in, dominating, aggressive from the very first point. What was your and Irina's preparation before stepping out on the court this morning?
We're just hungry. We want to win, and last MLP we didn't get the chance to all show up, so now we're here, so we're ready to win, and it's not over. We're hungry.
You're really pressuring Goldberg with your aggressive slice up at the kitchen line. What were you trying to create there?
Just trying to create opportunities for me to get into the kitchen, and then maybe from there looking to run around and use some flicks off my forehand side.
There you have it. On to men's doubles. Back to you guys.
All right, a convincing win for BLQK on the women's side. We're going to men's doubles here. Team Clean and BLQK in the first semifinal matchup here at MLP Columbus.
hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Ora Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
What are you guys doing?
Getting our duper tattoos.
Oh, cool.
Hey Cameron, how's it going?
Almost done.
Perfect. Can't wait to see your number.
Number?
Duper, because ratings shouldn't be a surprise. Download the app and claim your free profile today.
I haven't even started yet.
Oh.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
Back here on Championship Court, MLP Columbus men's doubles here on the way. First semifinal matchup, Team Clean versus BLQK. Federico Staxrud and Dekel Barr for Team Clean taking on Zane Navratil and Rafa Hewitt for BLQK. As you can check out that head-to-head, that's one of the closest head-to-heads, Chad, that we've seen this weekend.
Yeah, this one's going to be a close match, but we have seen some vulnerability from Navratil and Hewitt over the last couple of days. Staxrud and Barr playing extremely well together, but I think, and I said this before going into it, that Barr is going to be the X factor for Team Clean in this one. We saw him step up big in the Dreambreaker yesterday to put them through. So I'd be looking for Barr to get big up at the kitchen line, step in, take those chances. Staxrud has been consistent going in those cross-court dinks and with the speed up down the line. So Navratil and Hewitt, funnily enough, they win more points when they're away from the kitchen than what they do when they get up to the kitchen line with only a 40% win ratio once they get to the kitchen. So I think Navratil and Hewitt have to be aggressive. You know, we'll see Hewitt drive a lot of balls and really step in and be aggressive. But where Navratil and Hewitt have had the issue is when their opponents are aggressive at them and speed it up into the body before Navratil and Hewitt have had their chance to be the aggressors.
Yeah. As we get ready to start here, Team Clean, Federico Staxrud ready to serve, and there is the Navratil fan base, Dennis, Dimple, and Jenny. The Navratil family all watching intently here, looking to see if BLQK can go up 2-0, but again, Chad, you talked about it, BLQK men's side been vulnerable. But that is the start they need. They need a fired up Rafa Hewitt.
Yeah, and that's the pace that they've got to play at. Barr's gonna drive a lot of his third shots, so they've got to look at punching those back down.
That's great volley from Barr.
Yeah, nice deep ball. Again, using the pace coming at him rather than trying to generate too much.
A little long there from Barr, but good hands there from Staxrud. The cowbells are out early for BLQK, Chad.
Yeah, and Barr just standing a little too tall on that one. We talked about it, he's 6'3", but he plays like he's 6'11". Got to use those legs and stay down.
Navratil able to make the adjustment off the tape.
And that was a speed up from Staksrud that I was talking about, going down the line behind Navratil. Good adjustment from him, but that's something he's got to look for as this match progresses.
Navratil looking for some pace here. The 1-2 combo right at Staksrud.
We take a look at it again. Quick flick, anticipating that ball to come back. That's the key to those speed ups. You have to treat it as the 1-2.
I don't like it. Go back to when I said in the middle of that point, I don't like it. Navratil brought Staksrud back up to the kitchen line, and it made it a 50-50 point. They could have kept him back. He was being a little too cute right there, trying to cut that ball.
Yeah, and they got away with that one. The stat I was talking about before of 40%, that's when all 4 teams are up there. So that's something that BLQK doesn't want to do, is bring their opponents up to the kitchen line.
Yeah, and they ended up on top of that point, but it's not a decision I would make often. Wow, nice hands battle by all 4 of these gentlemen, but Navratil coming out on top.
Navratil's doing a great job of keeping the swing in front. He has a tendency at times of getting too big and trying to do too much. Right now we're seeing him stay nice and short and compact, really taking advantage of those quick hands.
Oh, Navratil with a little stare down up at the kitchen line. Well, fired up early on is Zane Navratil. Said Chad earlier, stood straight up. Some chippiness, Staksrud and Hewitt. Staksrud not happy with Rafa Hewitt right here. He thinks that that ball hit his arm on the reset. That ball hit his hand, he's saying. He's got a mark for it to show as he shows Vicky Ryan. And a timeout here from Team Clean. Chad, this is getting intense. Look at this. He's showing Staksrud. Look at where this hit.
Yeah, saying that's the ball.
Oh wow, right there.
Staksrud going out at it.
He's taking a picture of it. Take a picture of it, Rafa. Show everybody.
We were talking about it at dinner last night. Rafa Hewitt is the nicest and calmest guy off the court when you talk to him. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one to challenge. They're challenging where the ball hit on Rafa Hewitt. Might take a little bit of time for the video challenge crew to find this one in such a long point. But back to we're talking about Rafi Hewitt being one of the nicest guys off the court and super quiet. And once you get him in that competitive mode, he gets fired up.
Look at him right here. I mean, he's walking around. He's showing everybody in the stands where it hit. And so we're going to find this replay for you, see what happens here. But it's a little bit of a lengthy timeout here as BLQK had a ton of momentum throughout this point as Navratil got a ball. I mean, that ball was almost over the barrier. Ball, yep, right there off his hand.
Right on the knuckles.
Yep, what a great job and good find by Boxcar Productions. Wow. That's great work right there. There it is right there. Rafi Hewitt even more fired up right now. So it's a 9-3 lead here.
I'm going to say right now, it's dangerous to get Hewitt that fired up. However, you can push him past it.
The ball long right there, and that's what Hewitt needs to find now. He needs to come back down just a little bit. He's at like 15 out of 1 to 10. He needs to get down to like 9. That's a big ball there from Deckelbar, but they need to get a couple more here and get this a little closer before the end change. Just trying to go change of pace right there, but Deckelbar waiting on it.
Yeah, and I was waiting for Bar to step in on one of those ones in the middle. You know, I thought potentially could go on that one, but Bar reading the change of direction from Hewitt, that's unnecessary change of direction. He's controlling that point. Staksrud's not pushing him away from the line.
Rafi Hewitt, they will get the end change on their terms here. Big two-handed backhand from Hewitt right there. And as it is, it's an 11-5 lead for BLQK. Cameron Blackwood is courtside. Cam, what are you hearing down there? I know Rafi Hewitt was screaming right in front of you.
Yeah, they are fired up. Like Peristad said, they're locked in, ready to win this at all costs, starting off very aggressive. On the flip side, Staksrud is newer to pickleball and newer to doubles, dominating the singles, but newer to doubles. We're gonna see if his hands can stay in this men's battle with how much power is coming from the other side. So I'd like him to go ahead and work the point with Hewitt just a little bit more. He can miss those easy dinks and see if they can't open up the middle just a little bit and get some points on the board.
Yeah, as you're seeing a replay of that incredible point. Great job there from Navratil and Hewitt. That was a huge momentum shift in that first half, but it's an 11-5 victory, 11-5 lead for BLQK here. On the end change, we come back in, Navratil to serve.
Change of pace from Staksrud. Better job with that speed up compared to the one that we saw earlier.
Yeah, good ball down the line right there. Good start on the after the end change for Team Clean. Oh, Deco Bar ready for that speed up. And even Deco Bar with a little finger wag. You don't see that much out of Deco Bar.
I was almost going to quote you earlier. They're only down by 6 points. That's only 6 serves.
All over me. Oh, off the body right there. Deco Bar's former doubles partner Adam Stone is loving it in the bleachers over here.
So the change that we've seen now is that Team Clean is speeding the balls up soon. We see Deco Bar with the finger wag. Team Clean is taking the incentive of being the aggressor here on this one, and this is where we've seen some vulnerability from Navratil and Hewitt.
So one too many times. Right, one too many times right there. But you've seen a lot of times teams that attack don't like being attacked, right? They like to be the initiator. And so you're seeing a little bit of that from Clean, but right there you're just going to the well too many times on that line.
Oh, Bar. Just poked at it. Wasn't even...
It was the out call with the finger wag. Hey, where's Julian Arnold? I mean, this is all Julian Arnold right here, the finger wagging. Nice hands from Hewitt. Time right there.
I'm okay with the time, but wrong spot, right? If you're going to, he went down the line, he had success down the line, then Navratil read it. If you're going to speed up, just go right shoulder of Navratil, not try to go through the middle of the court.
Yeah, nice spot. Way to take over by Bar in the middle. Within 5 here. Job by Hewitt, expecting the poach and then handcuffing Staxford at his left foot. Again, wrong spot. You don't mind the decision, but just that wrong spot.
Yeah, it's just, you're feeding into Hewitt's forehand right there, cross court, giving him more reaction time. Yes. Go there, but bring it over closer to Navratil. He's going to be sitting more backhand, protecting that line, looking for the spot that you beat him on. Go back right hip. It's going to be hard for him to come across and get that one. But now, okay, you've hit a couple through the middle. Now go back down the one.
Yeah. All right, so the timeout from Clean. Down by 7. It's tough, right? Especially with Rafi Hewitt fired up right there. Navratil loving every bit of it. What are you talking to Team Clean? You got Franco and, Goldberg and Remenzi in Deco Bar's ear. What are they explaining to him about what they need to do here?
Looks like that, talking about a little bit more ball movement and also with Staxrud going in that cross court with Hewitt, Bar has to put some more pressure on it just from movement wise. If he starts moving and putting the pressure on Hewitt that he has to keep a ball down, now you're changing that mindset. You're going to get that unnecessary change of direction from Hewitt. But right now, Bar isn't moving like I would like him to see him do.
up right there from Hewitt. We're watching intently in the stands, Simone Jardim, Steve Kuhn, founder of MLP.
And this is where Hewitt is kind of pushed a little bit past his point that he needs to sit, right? I don't think he's at a 15, but he's definitely above the 9
12.
that he needs to be at.
That's a nice attack, and here comes Team Clean.
Johnny Goldberg, known to give a little bit of shtick while he's watching.
That's a good answer there from Navratil on the forehand volley.
Good job from Barr. Wasn't trying to do a ton, but took those balls early, cutting down the reaction time for Navratil.
And Barr going for that serve. And that's not the issue, but it is in rally scoring when you go for that serve. If you miss, that's a free point. Wow, resets from Navratil. Oh, goes around the back, but off his hip first.
Yeah, good job by Staxrud. Not sure why Barr didn't step in and take that forehand earlier on.
There's a great spot.
Now he's not going down the line. He's not going through he's going right at Navratil. So it's hard for him to choose, hey, you've hit a couple down the line, you've hit a couple through the middle, which way do I sit?
Right.
So good job from Staxrud. But as we keep, they just can't get the momentum going. You got to string a few points together here. Great point, then miss the next one in the net.
Yeah, missed a third, an easy third. That's incredible.
Yeah, again, it's similar to that point that we saw earlier with the Hewitt hand debate. Navratil going out wide, getting a ball where you think it's a winner.
There's match point here. Side out scoring for BLQK from here on out. Are you kidding me? What?
Oh my gosh.
First and point. Someone needed a camera on Paris Todd throughout this whole point.
She's ready.
In the corner.
She's ready to crash the court.
She was ready to come on the court right there. What a great job by Team Clean to stay in that point, fight off a first match point. So Hewitt tossing his paddle. He needs to pick his paddle up and focus on the next point. That's not it right there.
Yeah, you got the serve back.
Yeah, you got the serve back, but you need to stay focused.
why.
You're too high right there.
Yeah.
You need to focus. All that paddle toss and everything, that's a side out. That's all that was. You didn't win it. You win it, toss your paddle, fine. But you need to calm down and focus back up. He got overzealous. And right there, that hurts him right there. Now,
both teams frozen.
Yep, both teams frozen. We're at side out scoring. Again, they get some momentum and then give it right back.
But that's just rushing from Barr right there. He's trying to get up there so quickly. He ran through that third.
That's a good serve. Wow, that's a big ball from Staxford right there, Chad.
Yeah, good hold. Makes it look like he's going back cross-court through the middle. Navratil just frozen. You see Irina Tereshchenko.
From Navratil. Great job by Zane Navratil right here with the 1-2 finish.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a ball that you can really let go of there, but I don't know if Navratil rolled that one enough to keep it in the court.
Yeah. Will be match point number 3 here for BLQK. Just a little short on that third. Team Clean fighting this off. What hands there from Deco Barr, and Clean within 1.
Hewitt definitely playing an out ball right there. But Deco Barr able to handcuff Navratil, getting it right into that right armpit. Oh, no. The pickup.
The great pickup.
From Staxrud, and then just gets too big with the backswing, catching it late.
Huge backswing. Match point number 4 for BLQK. Wow, Staxrud Chad is stepping up right now.
Yeah, good change of pace, change of direction from Staxrud. Who wants this more? Because right now we're going back and forth.
Absolutely incredible. I'm standing next to MLP Commissioner Brooks Wiley, and Brooks is like leaning in with every point back here.
That's why I'm sitting down right now.
I can't. It's just incredible. We're sitting here, we're all leaning back on. Is that going over? Yes, it's over. Match point number 5.
Formation pickleball halfway through that one. And Staxrud isn't the most powerful guy out there, right, as far as the ball going up. He knows that if he tries to swing big, that doesn't work. You gotta go softer with it. He adds the spin.
I mean, what's Adam Stone doing?
No. Adam just said to turn to Corinne and said, "I'm not even drinking right now, babe."
Yeah. He's dancing.
He's dancing and jumping around.
19-20. Wow! We are all tied up here at 20. Deco Bar, calm, cool, and collected as he walks over, grabs the ball. We're all square here at 20. Johnny Goldberg, he's almost on court.
Oh! Bar's got to do more with that second ball, that second speed up.
Yeah, he's got to finish that second one, but again, that is great hands from Zane Navratil to keep them in that point. 20-20, no more match point here for BLQK. I think Hewitt thought Navratil was going to take that ball for a split second.
And we've seen Hewitt now. He was way over. Now he's kind of come back down, but he's dropped even lower. He's got to find that happy medium, that happy intensity spot for him.
Deco Bar after the attempt at Ernie.
And we see him just push back through that.
Ball is put away.
Hewitt looking up at Navratil saying, hey, was that ball out?
Please tell me it was out. Because I couldn't tell because it hit so hard.
That was a couple of feet inside, but I don't think that ball even bounced. You know, we talk about pickleball is not compressing. He compressed that one.
Oh, that ball might be broken. 20-20. Side out scoring the rest of the way. Back into our pattern. Hewitt and Staxrud.
Oh, off the wrist.
Yeah.
It was slow. It was slow around the post.
Pulled the string on it.
Bar trying to go left-handed with it.
That's a big ATP there from Hewitt.
You see the replay. Definitely coming back inside the court. Oh, catching it off the net.
Just long right
Clean
there.
Calling it out.
So we'll see here.
We may see a challenge on this one. No.
Johnny Goldberg over there going way out. I don't know about way out, but it was close. And ball.
That was way out.
Technically, yeah.
In regards to a challenge, that was way out. Touch Bar, that ball's probably out. I'm just saying.
That ball right in that corner right there. Corner.
Oh no, it's in.
That is
right on the line.
That is Rafa Hewitt corner pocket.
Check out these stats really quick. BLQK. Yeah, depth-wise on the replay.
Look at Navratil's stats. 10 kills, 1 error.
22 kills, 8 errors. Team clean, 19 kills, 7 errors. I mean, talking about aggressive pickleball.
Big put away. I mean, Chad, we got the championship scheduled at 7:30 tonight. These guys are taking forever. This match going on all morning so far.
How does Hewitt come back and get that great read?
Wow.
And see that's all hand movement, right? If he moves with elbow or shoulder, he gets jammed and he gets handcuffed on that. But he moved with the hand, still kept the elbow in front of the body.
Mistake from Stacksrud.
Trying to be a little too fine, trying to keep that ball down and just above the net.
And it will give BLQK match point number 7. Gentlemen, Chad, absolutely incredible. BLQK coming out on top, 22-10. I mean, or 22-20. 22-20. What do you got for me?
I mean, it was gritty by Navratil and Hewitt. They came out, played an aggressive game style. We take a look at the last point. Good speed up by Stacksrud. Barr caught back on his heels a little bit, just dumping that one into the net. But Navratil and Hewitt weathered the storm of Stacksrud and Barr coming back. But we see that if their opponents are being the aggressors, Navratil and Hewitt really struggle when they're getting attacked before they get that opportunity to be aggressive themselves.
What a job by Rafa Hewitt and St. Navratil. Cameron Blackwood is courtside with Rafa Hewitt and St. Navratil.
You guys had a huge lead, multiple match points. They get back in. You're fired up. How are you able to stay so composed and fired up at the same time and win this match?
It's just pickleball. I'm going to keep on telling you guys, it's just pickleball. But having Zane in my corner, having our whole team, having the whole crowd out here, love you guys. This is what keeps us up, keeps us fired. It definitely helps. It definitely helps.
And how much of an advantage is it to have 2 forehands in the middle?
The only advantage we have is we're here in Columbus and we got the home crowd. That's all we need. Let's go.
There you have it. BLQK goes up 2-0 on to mix. Back to you guys.
All right, well, what a finish there in men's doubles, Chad. BLQK goes up 2-0, heading into mixed doubles. We got that first mixed doubles matchup for you here next at MLP Columbus.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Ora Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
What are you guys doing?
Getting our duper tattoos.
Oh, cool.
Hey Cameron, how's it going?
Almost done.
Perfect. Can't wait to see your number.
Number?
Duper, because ratings shouldn't be a surprise. Download the app and claim your free profile today.
I haven't even started yet.
Oh.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
All right, well, it's going to be really tough to top that men's doubles matchup here, Chad. What an incredible finish. Great run by Team Clean in the end. I thought Rafa Hewitt got a little excited on the 1 point on the side out. He caused 2 errors after that. Team Clean allowed to get back in, but BLQK answers. They finish it off. They take it 22-20. Now going into mixed. Still looking to see what those lineups are. The 4 gentlemen are all on the sideline taking a break right now. That was a taxing match for them, Chad.
Oh, I mean, they put everything into that one. BLQK in the commanding position, up 2-0. It's now do or die for Team Clean. If I was a betting man, which typically I am, but I would say, hey, this is must win right now. You've got to go with your strongest mixed doubles team, which is Barr and Franco.
Yeah, because again, unlike Friday and Saturday, if BLQK wins this match,
it's done.
It's over. Yeah. We don't play that 4th match. So Team Clean cannot save anybody. Right? It's like going, I'm going to save my #1 starter for tomorrow in a
hoping that we get that.
And then guess what? Your #1 is saved till next year.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like it is going to be Barr and Goldberg taking on Navratil and Todd. Predictions, Chet?
Whoa, predictions. On paper, we're seeing the win probability again super close, 53-47 in favor of Navratil and Todd. Again, my X factor on this one is going to be Deckel Barr. He has to leave it all out there right now. You know, if you get through the final, you've got a little bit of a break. But you've got to get it. You've got to push into this Dreambreaker first. So he's got to go full out. He's got to get big, and he has to be aggressive. We see Staxrud's girlfriend Selena coming over, giving him a kiss on the cheek.
Telling him, don't worry, you're going to get your opportunity here right after Deckel Barr and Regina Goldberg take care of business. He's hoping it gets to that. But first and foremost, Barr and Goldberg have to win, must win. Goldberg to serve to start. On the baseline.
Todd said no. When Navratil looked around, he knew that ball was going to drop in.
As soon as it got past him, he's like, oh, that's going to land in. And it lands in by a couple inches. Good coverage on the first ball there from Paris Todd.
Yeah, good setup. Well, good read, I should say, by Goldberg on the Navratil Ernie attempt. Todd slides over like she should, but it just leaves her too exposed. Goldberg able to go down the line. No shot at adjusting to that one off the net from Paris Todd. Deckelbach completely flat-footed.
Yeah. Todd fired up here, all square at 2. Nice job by Goldberg.
Good change of pace from Ba.
But good hands, see
Yeah.
how smooth he was. But he's smooth on his toes, right? Not standing straight up, good athletic position that allowed him to stay in that point.
Big serve. Navratil pushing that one a little too long.
Oh, no. Talk about that ball checking up too. Watch it hit the net. Drop, go back into the net.
Yeah, that's good intensity from Ba. We didn't see that in men's doubles.
No, not like that. Yeah, and that was a great job again. Good athletic position, moving his feet. So get up on that toe. That big serve. Good spot, yeah. Right on cue, both of us. Good spot. That's a perfect spot, going right in between Goldberg and Barr. Just out of the reach of Goldberg. BLQK within 1.
Yeah, Zane's got to do something more with that one. Decent ball to come forward on, but again, what we're seeing from the mistakes on both sides is when they're standing tall, there's no athletic position, no use of the legs.
Barr, he was waiting. He almost wanted to go 2-3 shots earlier, but waited for the right moment.
Yeah, and it was a good job by Goldberg to stay in that one. She stayed back, was able to get that ball down, and Barr already being up there. Good read coming across for the finish. Oh, Barr thought that one was going out. Landing just on the line.
Just disgruntled right there.
I was going to say disheveled, but disgruntled's a good word.
Disheveled's good too.
Nice move.
I mean, talk about waiting until the last second. That ball's up in the air.
Yeah, but he pushes off from the center line.
It's not fair. It's not. Not fair being that big, that athletic, that quick.
Yes.
Wow.
This is the decal bar that Team Clean needs right here.
And you see Navratil sitting forehand right there. He's thinking that Barr's going to go middle. Navratil guesses there, and Barr goes backside.
Well, it's even more difficult from Barr is that he's hitting the short court there, so it has to. It's a speed up from below the net.
Okay. That right there, that's a heat check from Dekel Barr. He's coming in going, all right. I mean, he's on Franco's side. And good ball there from Navratil. He just goes short and sweet. Not too hard.
Boom.
Navratil now making his presence felt.
That was a good reach in and good attack at Goldberg.
Coffee Hewitt giving a round them up. We're ready to go.
Oh, too big. Too big and too late from Goldberg. We've seen the change now. Navratil and Todd being the aggressors. Bar's slowed down a little bit as far as his movement.
Wow, off the tape winner for Navratil. And BLQK regains the lead. And they're up 11-9 on the end change. Cameron Blackwood is sidelined. What are you seeing down there, Cam?
BLQK just did exactly what they needed to do. They stayed composed. They didn't take the timeout. They communicated well, saying, hey, we're going a little bit too much to Goldberg right there. Summer popping up high. And basically, Deckelbar was just playing singles on the doubles court. Let's keep him honest. Let's hit some drop thirds to him. Let's keep him guessing on where we're going to go. And that's how they were able to crawl back in this. I think on the other side, Goldberg just needs to stay consistent, keep working it cross court to Todd and seeing if she can't get Deckel back in this and fired up.
All right, thanks, Cam. It is, and it's a need to get Deckelbar back in this, back fired up. You agree, Chad?
No, absolutely. And the hard part with Bar is he's not somebody like Julian Arnold that can just run around for 2 hours straight and have the energy for it. He's got to do it in spurts. So we've seen him slow down a little bit again, but what happens with that is he starts standing up. So he's got to get back into using the legs, and then when he feels good, he's got to get back into being the aggressor. However, he can't let this get too far away without stepping in and taking over again.
Navratil now is the active one. Oh no.
No, keep going with it.
Yeah, just keep throwing it up.
Was getting tired by the end there.
Just toss it up. 4-point lead here for BLQK. Looking to end this in 3. Good ball right there, and that's again going right at the body of Navratil.
Yeah, we saw him come across, and so we see Johnny Goldberg, Millie Rain, Selena Sharif, and Mia. Yeah, good spot from Navratil.
Navratil looking at Paris Todd going, look at all that space I had. You see that? You believe he left that open for me? Such a heavy ball there from Deckelbar, but again, now they cannot continue to trade points here. They need to get on the board, get a couple in a row, and get back in this. Paris Todd missed that one. I think it floated too much for her.
Yeah, the backspin off of Barr's paddle just kept that ball sitting up there. Again, that we talk about an overhead, but it's hit out in front. That ball got back behind Todd.
Wow! Oh, Mia's all about that one right there.
That's a move from Deco Barr. Explosive driving and coming through for that fifth.
Straight up and down. If Barr is more in an athletic position, I think right there, he's giving himself a better chance, but he's standing straight up. Just going clean right back in it. Now they give up 2 points and BLQK back up 3. Great lob from Barr. Let's go! Oh, Barr fired up right there.
Yeah, good time for the lob from Barr.
Perfect.
Sensing, yeah, Paris had her body turn because she had been going in the cross court with Goldberg.
That's a great ball and a yeah, baby, from Deco Barr as he comes in and follows this drive. Back within 1.
Good disguise from Navratil. Goldberg doing a good job of fighting her way back up, but Navratil made it look like he was going to go max effort. Just goes a little 50–60%. Roll down to the feet.
Yeah, timeout here from Team Clean. Within 2, but just can't get over that hump. Now they had an early lead, Chad, and then BLQK comes back. What does Clean need to do to get back in this? After we look at this last point right here. Such a good, not a bad lob right there. Franco Goldberg just not able to get back up, and she needs to push more to get back up after that ball's dropped in. But what does Clean need to do here, Chad?
Yeah, again, it comes down to Deco Barr and how active he is up at the net. When we see the run, we're taking a look at Navratil's family right there. When we've seen the run from Team Clean, it's Barr is taking over. He's being the aggressor. Where they get into trouble is when he starts slowing down. We've talked about it multiple times. He stands up. He's back on the heels. It's almost like when that ball pops up, he's like, I'm just going to try to get a paddle on it somehow, but I'm not putting much effort into going with it. We're at the point now where you just got to leave it all on the court.
Yep.
If he's spent, he's spent.
There is no tomorrow, and there is no 4th game. If Clean can't win, and an unforced error from Deco Barr, not ideal out of the timeout. Speeding that up right away. He saw an opportunity. That's a good ball and a 4-point lead for BLQK. Oh, and nice hands there from Deco Barr.
That ball was going out, but Barr's like, just put a hole in your chest with it.
It is side-out scoring the rest of the way for BLQK, and it is game and match point and a spot in the finals on the line.
Yeah.
Deckle Bars having other ideas at the moment as they creep within 3 on the big forehand from Bar. Great work from Todd. And long on the backhand from Deckle Bar.
Again, just getting too tall on that one. And when he hits through it, it stays up. The movement was there. He just had to stay in the legs a little longer.
Match point number 2. Finals this evening on CBS. Great job by Team Clean. Great battle. Here's that last point for you guys at home. Paris Todd doing such a good job all afternoon long, going cross court with Franco. Good hands by Franco, but Paris Todd there with the exclamation point, and she is fired up on their way to the finals, Chad.
Yeah, well, we predicted before this one that we're going to see another BLQK Ranchers final. BLQK putting the stamp on it. Came out and they'd shown some vulnerability in the last 2 days as far as in men's doubles. But Navratil and Hewitt able to hold on today, going through 3-0. Carrying a lot of momentum into the final tonight.
All right, Cameron Blackwood is sidelined with the entire BLQK team.
Paris, a little bit of a slower start for you and Zane. We saw that you started to change some strategy. Talk us through that.
Yeah, you know, they came out really hot, and both of them were playing absolutely amazing. And Declan and Regina are a very tough team in general. So me and Zane really had to change our strategy, and, you know, when we got down big. So it's just, like I said, Zane's the brains behind the operation. So he's keeping the glue together of the team.
And Deckel takes most of the court. He's a very big guy, but how were you able to neutralize him and then move the ball in your favor?
Well, they play an interesting style because Regina likes to hang out in the midcourt, and she's really good at those resets. So there's these shots that are you think are attackable, but then Deckel says otherwise. And we made an adjustment, try to keep him honest a little bit so he couldn't poach, and that's what was the difference, I think.
You look calm, cool, and collected sitting there on the bench, but what's the game plan now preparing for championship night once again for BLQK?
We're definitely going to watch the semis. We're going to eat. We're going to relax. We're going to give ourselves a little bit mental break and then just lock in, come out strong. And yeah, big shout out to Team Clean. They competed really well. And then thank you for all the fans coming out and supporting us. Let's go Black.
There you have it. BLQK in the finals once again tonight. Now we're on to the next semis. Back to you guys.
All right, Chad. BLQK punching their ticket to the finals. Our next semifinal, Ranchers and Hard Eights. That match is coming for you at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Half hour from now, that's going to be a very heated battle. We'll take a quick commercial break, then we'll come back and we'll have that match for you in a half hour. You don't want to miss it.